Hello and welcome back into the FCS Huddle. I'm Elliot Schall alongside the FCS Senior Editor for Stats, Craig Haley. And Craig, we've talked about some of these up-and-coming stars in the FCS and where they could potentially end up as far as NFL draft dreams, and so as we continue to get closer and closer to the end of the season, the NFL Combine and the NFL Draft are things that are obviously something to talk about when it comes to the FCS. And obviously you got pro days and these all-star games for some of these players to play in, and the Combine, like I said. And, the NFL sends out their player requests by December. What are you hearing?
Sure. I mean, it's a quicker process than you would think. I mean, yes, in December, requests are made for what players teams want invited to the Combine late February. I was talking to an NFLPA scout. He gave me an idea of about 24 players that he thinks will be invited from the FCS.
Wow. It's a good amount.
It is. He did include a couple of injured quarterbacks, Carson Wentz of North Dakota State. He said Vadley will get an invite, James Madison. The other quarterback he thinks will be there is Josh Woodrum from Liberty, who's just been terrific throughout his career. But yes, I mean, scouts are really getting an idea now to make sure the right players are invited to the Combine.
Yeah, and other than the quarterbacks, what are some other players that you could potentially see being, invited to the Combine around the FCS?
Sure. I mean, I think, Carson Wentz's left tackle, Joe Haig, will certainly be there. He's a top 100 prospect. He could be the third straight year that North Dakota State has a lineman selected. Another one, maybe Cole Toner from Harvard. He's another big lineman that people want to get a look at. Obviously, I'm not going to name all 24 that
right.
He's kind of zeroed in on, but I mean, there's certainly some good ones. I mean, you have Harlan Miller down in southeastern Louisiana. You have those southern Utah teammates, James Cowser, also Miles Kilbrew, safety, who's just skyrocketing this year. One of his dark horses is Tyler Cooter. From Idaho State, a nose tackle. I mean, everybody needs somebody to stop the
big
ball.
Big boy up front.
Yes. So, I mean, he thinks about 24 players. That's about what the FCS usually gets. So I think it'll be interesting to see.
That's exciting, and as we say, with with the 2 remaining weeks, some of these guys can really make their mark and really be discovered by some of these scouts, because they'll be at games, that's for sure. So for more stats and everything to do with the FCS, be sure to check out the website fcs.football. Also on Twitter at FCS_stats, and give Craig Haley a follow at Craig Haley. I'm Elliot Schall. That's going to do it for us today. Thanks for watching.